Hey, hello there. This is an update for the procedural pie chart. We have updated the geometry nodes to work a little bit different, and now you can put more than 10 data points in, because before the amount of data points were programmed and you could use up to 10, but now it's infinite, but it works a little bit different. So as you can see here, this is the pie chart. You have a few data points, and now they are actually stored here in a folder. So you have a collection, and this collection has the data points that you want in the values that you want. So as you can see here, you have certain parameters. You can set the amount or the value. You can set the chart value in, as we can see here, like the values are inside, and then by this geometry nodes they are collected, and then the values are placed as you want them. So here you can see it's I said the data points are spiders, worms, beetles, flies, and ants and mantis. So you can change the value into a multiplication of it, so you can add extra zeros, but the chart value is basically 3.5 now. So if you set it to this, you can set decimals, also the amount of decimals that you want. So the value is based on the length of this cylinder and the length of the curved line that you see inside. So if we go to text size, you can change text size. As you can see here, it changes. So let's go back a bit. We can change the radius. So you can see the radius change on the pie chart. We can set the resolution. So as you can see here, now we have a triangle. And here we can see that it becomes a triangle as well. And we can set the tilt. So we can turn it as well. So we can change and make different segments as we want. We can also make them all the same radius. So if we calculate the volumes of the cylinders, they can be all the same. Now, of course, the values doesn't correspond with the volumes of the cylinder. So that's not accurate, but it's a little bit more interesting visually when you do it like this, to my opinion. So you get a more distinct feeling to the different segments. We have also a text rotation. Let's check it here. The text rotation, as you can see, we can rotate it like this, and here you see it rotate. You can set it more parallel to the circle, or you can flip it, and you can also flip it this way. So if you look at it from the front, this one is flipped and this one is flipped. So you can always make it readable. And if we take this cylinder, for example, and we copy it, doesn't matter where we put it, it will always stack it and then bend it and rotate it. So here we can change it a little bit, change the radius so we can see where it is. And then you can have infinite data points. Here you can see the units that we are using. We can also set this to meters or centimeters, or population amount or percentage. Like, you have to calculate the percentage yourself, of course, of how big the percentage is of every segment. The previous one calculated that automatically, but in this way it's a little bit more difficult. But in this way we get infinite data points, so we can make really big circles with a lot of data points. So if we delete this one again, you see it snaps back. What we also have, as you can see here, this is a kind of terrazzo plastic material, you can say. And then also per value we have different colors. So as you can see here, we can make the base color another one. We can set it to blue and maybe with yellow. So you can see here you get your own terrazzo material. Let's go back to what it was. You can turn this off, and here you have a few more values. We have the text margin. It makes the circle bigger or smaller. We have different menus, so we can set no text. We can set circular text, and we can also set listed text. Here you have to flip back the text to make them all readable again. And here with the text grid you can position it where you want it. Also for the circular text, we can set the offset. We want to have it inside or outside, and the margin between the circle. And then we also have, if we go to list text, the text margin, we can give it a little bit more space if you use bigger text, for example. And this is all the parameters that you can use. Like, we also have different materials set. So here we have a marble material, and it takes the same colors from here, but then applies it to the marble. Here you can choose terrazzo, marble, so you can change the values. If you want to make your own material, we can go to object and then to marble. It's basically the attribute color 1, color 2 and color 3. So 1, 2 and 3 that are being taken. So you can create your own material and use these parameters to drive the color. If you want to make a wood or a metal or whatever material that you want. It's the same here with the terrazzo. It's being split with the mix node into the different color segments, and then it takes all the colors, these different values. As you can see here, this one has different colors. So you have a lot of control over what happens in your pie chart, and also the amount of data points. So I hope this is useful, and see you in the next tutorial. Okay, bye!